of you know what you've seen tonight. We've had some fun. We have, what we have now is very exciting. Because we have this is this guy's second time on stage ever in his whole life. And his first time at the Cellar. Yeah. And so basically, tonight you're going to give him an experience he'll remember for the rest of his life. Like me, I'm going to forget this fucking crowd as soon as I walk out of here. But I've been doing it forever. But this next guy, he's still at that point where like, every crowd's great. And excited. Yeah, man, rock on. Gonna have a killer set. Right? So he's very excited for you people. And he's frothing at the mouth to perform. But you really have to give him the experience of a lifetime. So, because everyone does remember their first set at the Cellar. So I want you to give a huge round of applause and let this guy know that this business is warm and generous and loving and fair. And talent really does count. Yeah. Let's lie to him, shall we? Let's make him cry in 30 years. Crowd, a huge goddamn round of applause. Please, get it going for Zury, ladies and gentlemen. Zury!
Hey!
I'm not really that excited, so you can relax a little bit. I was in a bar the other day. I was drinking the beer, and suddenly on my back I hear these noises, and I turn around and I see these two huge guys, hung guys, you know, and they were actually bothering a lady. They were molesting her, sort of. And I didn't feel good about it, and I thought it was kind of unfair, and so I go to them and I try to talk to them, you know, please stop bothering the lady. But you know, this type of guys, you know, they just laughed at me, and you know, they weren't like they weren't gonna do what I was telling them, so I realized I'm gonna have to fight here. Now obviously I'm this tiny guy and this huge guy, so everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy, and I was thinking also like, what am I doing? I'm crazy, I've never fought before. But I've watched TV, and I've seen the fights, and so suddenly I start, you know, here, hitting here, and here, and with my knee on the balls here, and you know, like this, and very fast, fast. So, you know, to make the long story short, you know, I just beat the hell out of them. Apologizing to the lady and to the bar owner, and then, you know, it was embarrassing because everybody was cheering me up and, you know, thank you, and, all that crap, you know. But it was nice. But the interesting thing is that afterwards, when I was sleeping, trying to sleep, you know, and I was thinking about the whole thing, and I was like, how was it possible? You know, I mean, this tiny guy, and how was I able to do that? And I realized it was because I was good. Because I was good, and I was honest with my fellows and with myself, and they weren't. So, and then if you think about it, for example, Superman, Batman, Karate Kid, what do they all have in common? They're all good. And you know, and many times, you know, evil is winning, but if you notice, in the end, they win. So I think there's this power, and you know, I think that's what made it. I like to talk about breathing for a second. I like breathing myself. I think it's really good for my body. I try to do it regularly because I need the oxygen. And it used to be before that I just couldn't care about breathing. I just leave it to itself, and whether I breathe or not, I couldn't care less. I didn't give a damn. But if you don't breathe, you die. So now I'm more conscious about it, and I decided to take control over it, and it's hard a little bit because right now, even now, on the back of my mind, I have to 1, 2, 3, breathe. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Try not to forget, and then you have to insert the swallowing inside there, like swallow. 1, 2, 3, swallow, and then when you're working out, it doesn't work that way. You have to switch to another mode. 1, 1, 1, swallow. It's hard, but you have to do it. I'd like to tell you this story that happened to me when I was back in Mexico City. I was in my parents' house, and we were having lunch, and it was after lunch. I was on the TV room. I was playing with my nephew. He's a very sweet little boy, and suddenly he said that he had something bothering his eye. So I came close, and I could actually see a little piece of dust in his eye. So I said, "No, don't worry, I'll take care of it." And I looked for something to remove it, and I find this needle. So I go to his eye, I come close, and I'm having the dust already. I kind of have it, and then he moves. And, oh my God! The needle is stuck in it. It got stuck accidentally in the middle of his eye, and it was really freaking me out, And it was gross. But I didn't want him to shout or something because my sister was there and she gets crazy about it. Like anything that happens to a child, she's like, he's gonna die or something. It's just like, so I'm like, shh, come on, champion, come on. But sure enough, she comes and they were leaving already, and I felt relief a little bit. He didn't say anything. He complained that he couldn't close his eyes. But anyway, after that, I just imagine my mother and, oh, you shouldn't do that, you should be more careful, all that. So I just took the first plane and came to New York, I don't have to take that crap, Okay, that's it, thank you.